Welcome to another episode of Life and Whiskey. As always, I'm Jordan, and sorry for not looking at the camera. We're going to look at Talisker Storm today, and I forgot to rinse my glass after my Angel's Envy here, so pardon me for a second. So what we got going on is we're going to look at this Talisker, and then the next video will be the next video will be McLeland's or McLelland's, depending on how you pronounce it. This is their Lowland Scotch, and then the final one will be this Shield Egg Isla Scotch. That'll be the one that blows out the palate there, and so watch the next couple of videos. We'll review those, and then everything after that is all going to be Isla Scotches. We got 10 Isla Scotches to go through. I'm probably only going to do one or two at a time, just because once you get accustomed to the smoke and the peat, you're going to lose a lot of that in the characteristic of the whiskey, and I want to give you a fair review of each of those. So let's start with this Talisker. Now, you cannot go wrong with any of the Talisker whiskeys out there. It is a Speyside Scotch. It's not a Speyside. It's from the Isle of Skye, so one of the islands off of Scotland. And it's the only distillery there. 45.8% ABV, which makes that, 91.6 proof. Yeah, it's just something different. Does this have an age statement on it? No, don't see an age statement on it. But one thing I have to say to all Scotch, their boxes are pretty awesome. It would be really nice if the American whiskey scene jumped up a fair bit, caught up to them. Picked this bottle up in picked this up for $41.99 in at Apollo Wines and Spirits in Rochester, Minnesota. So it's a single malt. Picked it up. It was $41.99. So not horrible for what you're getting out of this. It's a single malt. It's owned by Diageo. Or Diego, I don't know how you want to pronounce that, which actually owns a fair number of whiskey distilleries. I don't think there's anything else. I promise I'll stop staring at the bottle here in a second. But yeah, it's just something different. Now, it has a slight peat smoke on the nose, a lot of malty richness. It smells fairly heavy and dense. You get a little bit of that sea salt, seaside in the glass. And then like a butterscotch. So that maltiness is tending to mix with a butterscotch. A very sweet, pleasant, almost bready type smell. And a little bit of sea brine with it. It's a very pleasant nose. It seems very dense. Oh, that's good. Probably should have started with the McLeland's, but okay. So it has a brininess to it, a bit of a barrel impact. You can pick up with it. A really nice peat smoke that's in there that has a lot of earthy quality to it. It's not overwhelming or dominant. It's just like, I would say all the flavors kind of come in short little waves. And then it finishes with this really, really nice, buttery, smooth creamy butterscotch, and it's like a butterscotch with a salt brine, and that smoke kind of carries through. Oh man, if you've ever had monkey shoulder, take monkey shoulder and add some peat smoke and salt brine to it, and that's what you're getting. It is just all sorts of goodness in the glass. Yeah, it's like campfire wood smoke in there. So a little bit of earthiness from the peat, but it's more of a that with more campfire to it. It's just good. It's very good. So it's a good balance of sweet notes, kind of butterscotchy and actual buttery. A nice oily mouth, clingy, rounded mouthfeel up front, and then at the finish, it definitely dries out the palate a bit. You get a little bit of oak tannin in there with it, and that peat smoke just carries through. It's a well balanced whiskey. I really, really am liking this one. So Talisker, you really can't go wrong with any of them. Like I said, there's a bunch of different varieties. This one was just happened to be the cheapest one that they had in the store at the time. Glad I picked this one up. Any of the whiskeys that you find on the islands. So this one's from the Isle of Skye, or the Speyside region. They all are going to have a little bit of smoke kind of presenting in different ways, and this one just happens to be really nice. So with that, if you're a fan of Islay scotches, you definitely would like this. If you're more of a Laphroaig or Ardbeg kind of a fan, like myself, well, actually, I like all the Islay whiskeys, which is why I have a whole bunch of them sitting there waiting for me to try them. I just like the different levels of smoke and sweet characteristics that come together in the flavor profile. So if you're a fan of any of those, you'll definitely like this. If you've never had it, go ahead, pick up a bottle of Talisker. This is Talisker Storm, as I said. Worth every penny. Please drop in the comments down below your thoughts on it, whether you actually are a fan of, peated whiskeys or Scotch in general, and what you can find a bottle of Talisker Storm for in your area and where that is. Think about liking this video, maybe smash that like button, hit subscribe to the channel, check out some of my other videos. I'd greatly appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. I will get to you and respond to that comment when I get a chance. Anyways, that's all I got to say, I think. Just good. I kind of wish I had done this one next instead of right now. Next video up, McLellan's or McLellan's, Lowland Scotch. We'll talk more about that in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day. And as always, catch you in the next video.